What is this going on here? It's raining in California, and it's gray, and cold, and freezing. Okay, so if you are a vegetarian and you don't like looking at meat, this is your time to turn around. This is some sort of like a beef rib roast thing, and you season it, and you put vegetables all around it, and then you set your oven to like 350. Whew, that's hot. And you put it in the middle. Let's see right there. Timer for, let's see. I'll put it for 75 minutes. That sounds good. It's like a beef roast with carrots and peas, and I wish that I had some onions, because onions would be great with this. We used to cook some stuff like this back whenever I lived at home, and I just haven't cooked one since I moved out. So this is like my first beef roast to cook entirely by myself. Well, actually I didn't cook it entirely by myself. I had to call my mom about 10 minutes ago and ask her if, since I didn't have a roasting pan, if putting it in like this Pyrex glass pan was still safe, which she said it was, so I'm fine. No man should ever be embarrassed to have to call his mother and ask her for cooking advice. We're gonna see how this turns out. Anyway, not too much other stuff going on today. I have some writing that I have to do and get done. I need to write at least 20 pages today. I wrote 20 pages in 3 hours a few days ago, which I calculated means that if I was able to write that many pages for 3 hours all the time, I could finish a novel every 3 days and have 4 days to party or do whatever I wanted. It's actually starting to smell really good. It's only been about 30 minutes and I can smell it cooking. Let's see, I turned the oven. I can smell it cooking in there. Let's see if I can open the oven. Oh, it's starting to smell good. You, sir, suck! Ugh. He's stealing Taylor Swift from me. He wrote her a song called, what is it, Merry Swiftmas. Ugh. Why couldn't I write a Christmas song for Taylor Swift? She tweeted it too. It's a good song though. Dang it. Evan Taubman-Filled, Merry Swiftmas. So I talked to the apartment people and it turns out that I am actually allowed, see? I am actually allowed to change the battery myself. If I can find a stool tall enough or a chair or something to stand on for me to change the batteries of the smoke alarm out myself so that I don't have to wait on their maintenance people to come back. The problem is that it's way up there. I don't think I could step on this bookshelf. That might not be safe. This is going to have to work. So I'm taking out the batteries on the smoke alarm and I'm changing them out myself. And we're gonna end the stupid beeping. If I was smart, I would put the camera down. Positive to the negative, negative to the positive. I see a green light. Green light means it's fixed, right? Right? Don't beep. Don't beep. Please don't beep. It's not beeping. I might have fixed it just by turning the battery over. I think I fixed it. There's no beep anymore. And I didn't even have to use any of my own batteries. The silence. I give up. I give up. It didn't help. It did not help. I give up. I give up. It didn't work. I'm going to call the staff tomorrow and have them come over and fix it. I told you guys yesterday that I was going to call them repeatedly until they fixed it. And then the woman on the phone said, well, you can just change the batteries out yourself. And I was like, oh, well, that's fine. I won't make you guys come over. I'll just fix it myself. But it's starting to cook. And it smells so good. So I find it funny that the one-hit wonder of the decade was named, and it's Bad Day by Daniel Powter. And the crazy thing about this is that I remember when Bad Day was played on the radio almost constantly. Kiss FM in Austin, Texas would play that song, I know, at least 3 times an hour, if not more. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but now that the rain has stopped, there is this giant rainbow going through the sky. Can you see it? Let's see if I zoom in. It looks so good. Now I've chopped out this little bite here. Look at that. That roast is good. And it's not microwave food. Look at that roast. Isn't that a good looking roast right there? It's my man roast. I swear, if I do another vlog of me cooking some sort of a food, I'm going to start losing subscribers. This is a good example of a real man's meal. You got, look, half of it is meat, half the plate is all meat. Over here, then you got your grains, adds a little bit of color, it's yellow. Over here you have your vegetables, fully cooked, taste well, in the juice from the meat, and a big old knife to go along with it. Mmm, that looks good.